It's been a while since I've last streamed. Um, well, I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna lie. Um, other than I've had thoughts about quitting YouTube. Basically, probably quitting gaming in general because I realized that over all, like, ever since I've started gaming, my relationship with my family has grown farther and farther. And now is one of those times where I'm considering quitting. Will it be permanent? No, I don't think so. But my family has had multiple people for different reasons who have either been a lost cause, who we can't even help, or who's just grown too far apart from us to the point to where they feel like they can't come back. I don't want to be a part of that few. And you guys have probably heard this multiple times before from many different YouTubers. But I think leading in to March is when I'll probably take a temporary break from gaming. Now, yes, I might, put out some vlogs on what I'm doing with my family, but I'm ultimately considering postponing gaming for a little bit. That way I can get closer with my family and honestly focus on school, because I realized that my gaming career, even though you guys don't see it on the outside, I've been gaming because I don't really upload that much anymore. And I have been gaming a tremendous amount, and that's stopping me from focusing on my schoolwork, my homework especially. And there have been times where I'll just come out and say it. I feel like that I'm gonna fail an upcoming test because I haven't done my homework. And yes, even though I do it in class whenever the teacher gives us time to, that's really the only time I really ever do it. I mean, yeah, I get it finished in record time, but I mean, is it really worth it? I'm not saying I'm just gonna give away my game system to somebody, no. I'm just saying, and it's not like it's just gonna be sitting collecting dust for a year, no. But I feel like I need to get a stronger connection between me and my family. To the point to where to the point to where I can still feel a part of my family in some way. Yes, this will be a big change for me, and I know I don't upload a lot as of right now, so to you guys it won't matter as much, but to all my friends online, it's gonna impact them hard, and they're gonna be wondering where I went. And honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna do if I stop on the grind that I'm on now. And there's gonna be multiple different games that offer more content for YouTube in the future. I know it, and I just have a feeling that if I stop now, I'm gonna miss out on that chance. But I will probably be considering taking a break, but only time will tell. And no, I'm not gonna be like C-Day or, you know, Myth. Well, not necessarily Myth, but, you know, Mind of Rez or any of them and just disappear entirely. Or Fearless. You see, because I want to keep uploading. I do. And I just feel like maybe if I take a break, it would help me. Because I know it would help my family, because they'd be getting into a better relationship with me. And I know that's what my parents want. They want to have a strong relationship with their son, and I'm basically never even there for them or with them to do anything, because I'm always in my room planning something. This video was gonna be me working on a build that I've already started over there with a lot of fun and live commentary, but now I see that it's just gone from where I wanted it to go to me honestly admitting something that I wasn't even thinking about saying at all, and it just randomly came to me that I should probably take a break. And I'm telling you guys, I wasn't planning this to be a sorrow type thing, sorrow type deal, but I just feel like I haven't uploaded in so long, and me taking a break from gaming after not uploading within over a couple of months is really going to impact not only me, but maybe my reputation. No, I'm not talking about my reputation with my family, but my reputation on YouTube, because I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I know that can really be, I mean, obviously, my channel's a small channel, so not a lot of people know about me. having a YouTube channel. If anything, I'm just unknown to the world at this point. Other than everyone who's met me, I'm just unknown, and I'm not gonna lie. If I go missing off of YouTube, nobody's gonna make huge conspiracy theories about me or where I went, because I'm a small YouTuber with only like 15 subscribers. Not all the big ones with like 10 mil or any of that. Just a very small YouTuber who is unknown, so if I go missing, nobody's really gonna be wondering why I'm gone or where I went. Which is why, I know it sounds crazy, but that's actually the reason why I've kind of been avoiding uploading, because I don't want to get too big to where if I go to the comment sections one day on all my YouTube videos and see, I wonder where he's been, I wonder what happened to him, and I especially don't want to get onto YouTube one day and see everybody just making conspiracy theories about where I've gone. Well, that sounds crazy. The fact that a YouTuber doesn't really want anyone making conspiracy theories about them, but if you think about it, you start getting that pressure once the conspiracy theories start getting out, and you get pressure on you about not uploading. And it's rough knowing that everybody wants you to come back when you've made a decision on your own that you're willing to commit to. It puts pressure on you. So, is it a definite I'm just gonna disappear off YouTube? No. Even though it wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't impact any YouTube at all. Unless any of you guys are YouTubers and start spreading about me disappearing. Even if you do, everyone's gonna be confused on who I am. And well, it wouldn't even make that much of a difference in YouTube history at all, considering this is common among YouTubers. Like, very common. It isn't that rare where you find a YouTuber that hasn't disappeared offline. You know? So, honestly though, if these are gonna be my final videos, I at least want you guys to help my channel grow before I go. I have video ideas, I do. But I just don't know if I'm ready to fulfill them yet. You know? No, I don't mean for y'all to get all emotional for me or worry about me or anything. I'm just saying my days on YouTube might be coming to an end soon. Am I liable to pull a Fearless or a C-Day? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm not saying that I won't. I'm not saying that I will. I'm saying I'm liable to, though. But I want to continue my YouTube career. I do, I really do. And I want it to eventually become my future job. Because, unlike most parents, my parents were born around the time when internet was being introduced to the world. So, they understand why I have such a strong connection with it. And why I want to fulfill this dream of mine. Being a YouTuber, because growing up, I've always seen my favorite YouTubers online and seeing how they make a difference in the world, but really, once you start and you're committed to it, it's like a trap that brings you in. And yes, you can make a difference. But that only depends on whether or not you choose to. I'm not trying to make this into a sad story. I'm not trying to make y'all feel bad for me or anything. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna turn into any YouTuber. Like any big YouTuber, considering I'm still kind of a small YouTube channel. And that's no lie, only with like 15 subscribers. And I mean, obviously I'm no magician. I can't predict the future, but it's not like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning with 100K subscribers. That's just not realistic. But yet also, anything is liable to happen. And am I gonna be like the YouTubers that say, oh, you can always subscribe whenever you want because it's free? No. Because I'm not gonna force you to unsubscribe or to subscribe. That's whether you want to do it or not. So, we really can't force you to do anything that you don't want to. And all I can say is one thing. If a YouTuber says that, they're really just saying it because they want views. Like, that's just the moral of it, is they want views. Because I don't know if you guys have known this or not, but the certain amount of subscribers and certain amount of daily views that you get, or just certain amount of views in general that you have, that a YouTuber has, depends if YouTube launches it out worldwide onto a big platform. Into like everybody's recommended or anything. And that's what it really comes down to. So that's why they always say that, you know? And I'm not saying anybody who says that just wants views. No. It also helps you make money, and money is a huge part of life. And it can help out a lot. Not just for yourself, but others. Because if you start out with one act of random kindness, that kindness can spread from you. It can lead back to you. I'm not saying do it just to get noticed or anything like that. No, that is not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that you should put out one act of random kindness. That way you can make a difference in the world that we live in. You might be asking, where is this sudden change of attitude coming from? Where you're talking about making an act of random kindness. You normally never talk like this, you know, but what a lot of people don't understand is that they don't wake up in the morning and see what all's happening in the world that we live in. Mainly because they choose not to. Because say something is okay. I'm gonna see if I can put this in better words as I'm playing this. So let's say that something happened to them that made them hate. And I mean utter hate when I say hate. Like, absolutely despise the world that we live in. And it's causing them to have anger. And a lot of people don't understand that if you okay, that sometimes even though the world has done something to you, that made you hate it, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't still act like you're not a part of it. And that you don't you don't necessarily. Okay, I'm just looking for the right words to put this in. Give me a minute. Give me a minute to think over my word choice here, real quick. Okay, you know what? Let me rephrase this entire sentence. You don't have to act like you have all your joy drained out of you because of that. And if someone offers you something, or if they offer to help you, or, you know, even if they just make you joyful on the inside, don't act like you're all dull on the outside, because it damages your health. If you act like that all the time, it can damage your health, and it can make a huge impact on it. A lot of people don't realize it, but if you okay, wait, a weaponsmith. Okay, come on, man, come on, come inside. That if you feel that joy on the inside, you should show it on the outside. All right. Am I saying act joyful all the time? No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's good too, and it can help somebody. It can improve somebody's day, even if you don't think it can. It can't. If you think it can't, then you're wrong, because I'll be real with you. 100% honesty here. There have been times that my days have gone terrible. Alright. But then there was one person that showed up and showed me sympathy, and it's changed my life ever since. And I'm being 100% real with you guys. It's changed my life ever since then. Ever since then, I've acted more joyful than what I normally would have. I'm just, you know, doing a lot of things that, because of that one person who changed it. And am I saying you should just be going around looking for people to see if they can help you? I'm just saying, I'm giving you some advice. That way, you know, you can be a change in the world. I mean, that's like with me. I'm having thoughts about stopping gaming for a little bit to spend time with my family. And that's me personally. I really do want to restore my relationship with them. And I feel like if I take a break from gaming, that'll be one of the best ways to do it. Now, yes, I do want to grow the channel. I do. Don't get me wrong. I love gaming. It's one of my favorite hobbies. But, you know, sometimes we've got to make sacrifices, even if it means stopping the one thing that we love. Okay. Okay. You know what? I might make more videos. I might make videos more often. Just, that way the channel can actually get out there. But, and I know it's been a while since I've said this in any video, but tell your friends or just someone in general about my channel. That way, it can help grow it. Because I want to grow an army out here, I mean, it seems like every YouTuber's got an army out there, except for us little guys, Obviously, the army being their viewers. And us little guys need us little guys need people there for us, to get us through stuff. Me and my friend, we're small. We're small on the platform, yes. Yes, we are. Am I saying subscribe that way I can get boosted into the YouTube algorithm, or subscribe or tell your friends and stuff and tell your friends or anyone you know to subscribe to me so I can get boosted to the algorithm? No, I'm not. That's completely up to you if you want to do it, because I understand nobody likes to get told what to do, especially not by some of their favorite people who've encouraged them and motivated them all throughout their life. And when it comes to YouTube, that is specifically what I am talking about. Because it makes the YouTubers' viewers think, oh, I've got a subscriber, something, or else I'm not considered a true fan. But even by watching their videos, I mean, that's you doing enough right there. That's coming from above me. I'm definitely gonna have to go check that out. But I remember, I was playing on a server with my friends, and we were trying to recreate some of our favorite moments from the Dream SMP. Me technically trying to recreate my favorite Technoblade moments, and anytime a baby zombie got near one of them, I just started screaming their name and just like that had to have been one of my favorite Technoblade clips from the Dream SMP. Whenever he just screams at the top of his, when he just screamed at the top of his lungs because a baby zombie was near Phil. I don't know why. That was one of my personal favorite moments of Technoblade. But it's just like, after going back and seeing it, I mean, you gotta realize a lot of things have, and especially with Technoblade, he was a great YouTuber, especially with everything that was going on in his life, you know? Like, he was battling cancer all of his YouTube career, and he said that there were many times that he thought he wasn't gonna make it, you know? Keep in mind, that was all the way in, like, 2019, whenever he was saying that. He lasted 3 years longer than what he had expected himself to last. Half of that was because of how many surgeries he had, but yet also his ability to be able to fight it and, you know, stop it partially. The procedures he had to have done were hard on him, you know, and even though they were hard on him, like, he always saw the best in them, you know, and that's what really matters, because, like, he was going through a rough time with cancer, and throughout all of it, he thought of how he can improve everybody's day, and it was just by clicking one button, the start recording button. He was probably one of the best YouTubers in YouTube history, and his memory will live on for as long as all of his viewers live. I'll tell you one thing, all his viewers, all their grandchildren or children are going to be scrolling upon YouTube, seeing his name pop up, Technoblade. And then they come and ask us, and we just sit them down, preparing to tell them the story of one of the best YouTubers in history, and one of my personal influences on why I started YouTube. His channel grew tremendously. Once he started the Technoblade channel, there was no going back for him. And he had serious dedication to it. he done everything he could to keep uploading, and yes, it did. It did him some good, you know. Especially whenever he took breaks, you know. Mainly because of his procedures, but also if you think about it, when people think or hear the name Technoblade, first thing that pop up into the mind would probably be the YouTuber who passed. But no. To true fans, he's not dead. He's alive. And anyone that I meet who says Technoblade is dead, I will stare them right in the face and tell them Technoblade only dies when his viewers stop believing that he's not there. He's still here, and he's in our hearts, because as time goes on, we will never forget him, you know? And there's gonna be one person to continue his legacy as the Blade. Who that person will be, we have no clue. You know? Whoever decides, hey, I want to be the next Technoblade, they can do it. They can completely continue his legacy. And if I'm being honest, everyone would probably be thrilled to see that somebody's continuing the legacy of the Blade. I know, me personally, I will be super thrilled. But just to think about everyone I know who's a viewer of Technoblade and who loves watching his videos as much as I do. They're gonna be they're just gonna probably sit there and think that somebody is actually taking over for Technoblade. And you know, at first a lot of Techno viewers, when he died, thought, there goes the legend. YouTube doesn't really have a purpose anymore, but they don't realize everyone out there who could potentially continue his legacy. And if they stop and think that the Blade is gone forever, to them he actually will be. But to a true fan, he will never, ever die. And I think that's what he wanted us to realize. Wait. Dang it! I mean, Technoblade wouldn't want us. Techno didn't want us to mourn him. He wanted us to remember him as a legend. And I think not a lot of people realize that, but just because he's gone physically doesn't mean he's gone mentally. You know? And they don't really understand what Technoblade was trying to do. I don't think. I think they just thought, you know, he wants to have a good run leading up to the year that he dies, and the year that he hit 10 mil, June 30th, 2016. You see, and it's almost like he predicted his death too, because on that day he sent out a tweet saying, "I'm not gonna quit YouTube until I die." You know, and I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but what if he actually predicted his death, you know? Because it'd be crazy to think, oh, he predicted his death 6 years before he was meant to die, you know? And what a lot of people don't understand is, what if he actually did? You know, like, what if he actually did predict his death? Like, not a lot of people understand this, but when it comes to being a legend like Technoblade, you don't just die out in people's memory. You live on. And I don't think that's what a lot of people, you know, get. Is if you die a legend in everyone's eyes, you're not gone physically. You're not, okay, let me rephrase that. You're not gone. You're just gone physically. And to Technoblade, he wanted us to remember him in our hearts, other than, you know, as who he was in real life, but as in who he was, you know, to us. Most people, he was an influencer, like me. He was an influencer to me. To most people, he was who they looked to during tough times, knowing that he was struggling too. And man, we got way off topic from the way this stream started, but I don't even care at this point. He wanted us to remember him for who we thought of him. Not for who he was himself, but for who we thought of him as. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm definitely going to be doing some thinking on what I said at the start. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. If there even is a next one.